Some people have argued that aging interacts with technological change, and there is this particular view that some countries are taking on technology to compensate for their aging population. But it's more complex than that. Very, very quickly, 2 slides to show this. This is workforce aging and the use of robots. And on one side, you have got the taking over by robots, and that's in the y-axis. And in the x-axis, you've got the change in your aging population. And yes, you can say, if we look on this side, Korea, Singapore, Hong Kong, huge uptake of technology and robots in your economy. But we also have a whole load of other societies that are also aging, that are not taking on technology. And I think the argument is that actually technological change is occurring, and it's actually very good for an aging population. But I don't think one should argue, as some people have done, that this is causal. Indeed, it's something to do with the structure of your economy, and I think this is demonstrated very well here. This is the share of employment subject to potential automation. And again, we have percentage on the y-axis, and we have ages on the x-axis. And you can see, look at all those young people's jobs, very, very vulnerable to automation. Then it ditches, and there is a slight increase towards the older age groups. But really importantly, it is not age, but it is the country's economy that is actually defining this graph. Right at the top, we have China. Huge automation across the life course, compared with Australia, that, yes, is losing its young, data-driven jobs, but actually flattening out at the bottom. So aging and technology are related, but they're not causal. So to conclude, older workers are actually more experienced. They have longer lives, so in a modern economy, there is more investment in their human capital. They are more successful entrepreneurs and innovators in an increasing number of studies because they have access to capital, to networks and experience. And repeatedly, whether we look at something like the car industry or whether we look at a modern SME with high-tech technology, an age-mixed workforce boosts productivity. So to conclude, there are complex interactions with education, capacity, skills, and technology across the life course, and really importantly, between birth cohorts. Yesterday's old people are not tomorrow's old people, and I think we have to argue very strongly that 21st century productivity curves are not as simple, it is a complex relationship with age.